Come, we'll head straight for the Citadel. Oh, that's the library right there. With that many books, they're sure to have something for us.
Oh, Seven, have mercy. My back.
This must be the place. I'm here on behalf of the Watch. We need to get into the library.
The only Maester of the Watch is at Castle Black, on the other side of the continent.
Oh, Maester Aemon, yes. He sent me to collect a few copies for the library.
As if this day needed more irregularities. No barbarians, weapons, or women allowed.
And which of those am I?
Oh, of course, Maester. My friend wouldn't think of disrespecting such a great institution, would you?
Of course not. Then, may we enter?
Fine, go on then. Don't go waving that sword around like it's a common fare. This is a place of learning, not an alehouse.
This is it. The center of all knowledge in Westeros. Think of what we could learn from what's within these tomes.
Don't forget what we came for. This is no time to play Maester.
Ah, you're right. I'm so sorry. Well, let's see what we can find.
Theoretical applications of astronomy on weather prediction. The Seven Speakers and the Valyrian Doctrine of Exceptionalism. Who'd want to read this? Leech books. 1000 to 500 before Aegon's conquest. I'm not sure I can read that handwriting. Discussions on the functions of the liver. About as useful as horse shit. I'll die of old age before I find what I need. Maybe Sam's had better luck.
Back already? Did you find anything?
Nothing but a headache. You?
It's too early to say. But I wouldn't be surprised if the book we need is in the restricted section.
Restricted section?
It's where all the rare and dangerous books are kept. My note from Maester Aemon won't get us in there.
We'll see about that. You keep looking.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh my, visitor. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Apologies, Maester. I'm here on an errand for Castle Black. I need to access the restricted section.
The restricted section? I'm afraid that won't be easy. Only archmaesters and certain exceptions are allowed copy from the restricted sections.
And how do I become a certain exception?
This is a conclave decree, and one I cannot overturn alone. I am late for a lecture on courtly tea etiquette, but I don't believe you will harm anyone. You will need the consent of the other archmaesters, however.
Where do I start?
You probably passed Marwyn outside. He's misplaced some of his manuscripts. I wager I shall see you soon.
Archmaester Marwyn? I heard you needed help.
The question is more what you need, is it not? Nobody comes to the Citadel without needing something.
I need the Conclave's permission to take writing from the library.
Very well. I won't waste your time with a grand adventure. I imagine you have somewhere else to be soon. I have a number of books here needed for study, but some of them are missing. A maester apparently borrowed some. Stories from the old times, folk tales about the White Walkers and children of the forest. Quite useless to anyone without an interest in the field.
Do you have any leads?
Alaric must have signed off on them, but he insists he hasn't.
Alaric's about as flexible as a rock. I'll have a talk with him.
You again. Is there no one else for you to pester?
I'm here about Maester Marwyn's lost manuscripts. He says you signed off on them.
Oh, does he now? And you're here to ask the same questions he did again?
Then you won't mind me checking your records?
No, that won't be necessary. I know the books Maester Marwyn is talking about. I did sign off on them not long ago.
And who took them?
That's the issue. I didn't see his face. I was reading. The passage was dealing with the scandals of House Gardner. I couldn't look away.
Great. And you don't remember anything about him?
Well, I remember thinking it must have been Marwyn himself, because whoever it was had the same nauseating odor of cider around him.
That's something, at least. I'll be off finding those books you lost, Maester. Where can I find a decent cider?
Oh, no finer place than the Quill and Tankard. If you can stand the prattling maesters, that is. It's just off the South Bridge.
Do they have cider here?
What? You have cider? Give it to me!
Is the cider here any good?
Good. It's swill. Every single one of the liquors here is terrible. Should have gone to the Quill and Tankard. But crossing the honey wine seemed too much a chore.
They serve cider here?
Cider? Yes, sir, cider they have. They got the apples fermented, all right. Best in the Citadel.
A lot of books for a tavern. Blood of the first men and the great houses of Westeros. Not what I'm looking for. Tales of the children in the Stormlands. This is it.
What is it? What do you want?
Good day. I see you're reading about folk tales.
I appreciate your need to prattle, but there are many other cider-laden maesters to bother.
Archmaester Marwyn needs those books.
That boisterous beer keg doesn't hold a monopoly on tales of grumpkins and snarks. Now, do you plan to block my light until the Seven Hells freeze over, or may I get on with this? If it was easy to cure a plague, someone else would have done so by now. I'm not telling you again.
Said you couldn't solve a child's puzzle, let alone a plague.
Ah, well, the book you're so invested in speaks of the children of the forest. The Kingswood and the Rainwood were once one, if you remember. The children were plentiful in those days. Some passages seem to imply they used their magic to contain a plague of dreadful proportions.
Is that so? Maester Thomas there said the plague's more like to be from spoiled grain or tainted well water. Sounds more believable than old wives' tales.
What? That's preposterous! The man's barely read half the books he claims to. He is greatly oversimplifying a complex issue. Excuse me, I have a maester to educate.
Found your book. The maester who took it was a handful.
Ah, Seymour. The boy's an acquired taste. Won't stop once he sets his mind on something. Thank you. I'll have Alaris bring my ascent to Castros.
While you're away, I found some books that mention the White Walkers. Dragonglass shows up plenty of times, but they're not very clear about it.
That leaves us with just as little as we arrived with.
Not necessarily. I found references to a book that might have what we need. Stories from the Dawn Age, it's called.
Great. Then we'll take a copy and be on our way.
Oh, no such luck. It's in the restricted section, as I feared. Those books don't leave the Citadel. Only the Archmaesters are allowed in.
Fine. We won't get anywhere without the Conclave. I'll speak to them and get us in there. You worry about Mr. Amon's books.
I'll be here. And let me know if there's anyone in particular you're looking for. The Maesters like their gossip when they think no one's listening. Archmaester Theobald, well, he's a bit of a, enigma. He should be over at Sundown Perch. He's got a meeting of some sort, very hush-hush. Not that I'd know anything about that, of course. Archmaesters Riem and Harridan, they're at the amphitheater with their students. They're doing a special lesson on, the economics of war.
Yes, what? You've interrupted an important lecture. But perhaps you might be of assistance.
Perhaps. Archmaester Castos says I need your word to enter the restricted section of the library.
Harridan, we are all mortal here. I will have to adjust my calculations for morale and discipline in your students soon.
You will affect the morale of the nearest privy when I'm through with you, Riem. Today's lecture is about disciplined fighters battling rabble. A trained knight, such as Sir Redden, should last until winter against common cutthroats. Ah, where did that good-for-nothing run off to now? Doesn't he know our time is precious?
I can hold my own on the field. I'll take his place.
Oh, buggers and dogs, pricks. Very well. Typical melee fare, but try not to kill the hired help. You shall face greater numbers over time. 1 becomes 2, becomes 4, becomes an army eventually. I say you might outdo 10. At least beat off the first 2 groups. Riem is convinced a knight shan't defeat more than 3. Splendid! Let me lead by example. You have my assent. And you, book besieger?
Much as I loathe the inefficiency of your strokes, a deal's a deal. Now allow me some peace while I rework these estimates.
What do you want?
Archmaester Marwyn wants to see you.
How did he know I'd be here?
I expect that will become clear when we arrive. Now come. We're wasting precious time.
Where are we going?
The Isle of Ravens. It's the oldest part of the Citadel. Archmaester, the Northerner, as you requested.
Ah, the Knight of Renan's Rest. You'll forgive me if I skip the pleasantries.
What do you...
My dragonglass candle. Someone's taken it, not too long ago. One of only 4 held by the Citadel, mind you. A relic from the time of dragons. Worthless until it recently found its voice again, in fire. I was studying it to work out how and why. I won't bore you with the specifics. The candles were brought here from Valyria more than 1,000 years ago, but they're no mere keepsakes. It's said that some let their wielders speak between castles, see distant plains, and perform other feats that defy explanation. Alas, that is the question, isn't it? The entire Citadel knew of its existence, and of its sudden rekindling. But they laughed, dismissed talk of its powers as idle tales to amuse acolytes. I never thought to restrict access to it. I wanted them to wonder. Your reputation precedes you. From what I've heard, you're like a bloodhound with a nose for trouble. I've no doubt this time will be no exception.
Table's a mess. But judging by the rest of the room, the Maester himself is to blame. Muddy prints. They look fresh. The tracks end here. The bridge is out. With that guard there, one of the ravens, perhaps.
Can I help you with some...
I'm investigating a break-in.
A break-in? I'm sorry, I haven't seen or heard anything strange. What do you mean, missing? Ravens don't just wander off on their own.
I need to make sure.
Fine, I'll check. But I assure you, all of them are accounted for. None of them are missing, as I suspected. Now, if that's all, I have work to do.
There's been a theft. I assume you haven't heard or seen anything. We need to check on the ravens.
We keep records of all messages sent from this rookery, and we check on the ravens every few hours. Besides, I shouldn't be showing anyone around. I could get in trouble.
Less trouble than for falling asleep at your post, I'd say. Let's go.
Fine. Follow me.
What about this one? Was it accounted for? Then that's my best lead. Stay here. I'll find your raven. Which way to the rookery?
And
Who are you, precisely? You don't look like a maester.
I'm not. I'm a knight of House Tyre. Archmaester Marwyn sent me.
Is that so? How very important you must be. But I'm afraid the Seneschal is a busy man and not seeing anyone at the moment.
I don't need the Seneschal's time. Just a look at your rookery.
Marwyn, you say? I swear, every day it's something new with that man. Fine, it's right down the hall, but be quick about it, and don't touch anything.
You there! Halt! What the? Clean cut across the throat. Must have been waiting for him.
Stay back! This doesn't concern you.
Hand over the candle.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into!
That's the last of them. Where'd that thief go?
I got you the damn candle, didn't I?
The candle, now. And you might live.
What do you think you're doing, barging in here unannounced?
Hunting a thief. You?
I am a maester of the Citadel. I can go where I please. These are just some old records that need to be disposed of.
That's the best you've got?
Stay back. This doesn't concern you.
Hand over.
You...
That's the last one. Where'd that thief go?
I got you the damn candle, didn't I?
The candle, now.
What do you...
No. Let's see what this maester was planning. Says here glass candles may have been made by the Valyrians using blood magic. It argues they become more powerful the more they're used. candle's still burning, as if nothing happened. I'll take it back to Maester Marwyn.
Ah, I see you found my candle. Good. What have you learned?
It was a maester that stole it. Wanted to unlock its powers.
Typical. They seek knowledge and understanding, but they lack the wisdom to obtain it.
And you don't?
Ah, a fair question. A man can amass endless facts and theories, but wisdom is knowing the cost and consequence of wielding them. You're no stranger to this. I know why you're here. Let me offer you some advice. Duty is a curious thing. It's often thankless, its rewards intangible. You may save the realm only for history to forget your name, but the true measure of duty lies in what you leave behind. Don't shirk your duties in the north. No book or lord will save you when winter comes.
I understand. Thank you, Archmaester. This must be the place, but no ink maker. Are you the ink maker?
Yes, that's me.
A maester from the Citadel sent me. What's holding up your delivery?
It's my son, Byron. He got stung bad by wasps. The gall we need to make the ink comes from those buggers, you see. He's lying here all swollen and nothing I can do. Can't afford a healer neither. Not when I haven't delivered the ink. My wasps are usually calm as you like. Must be predators stirring them up. Can't go near the nests no more. And even if I could, I can't leave my son alone. If he takes a turn for the worse, well, I ought to be here.
I'll harvest the gall for you. Take care of those predators, too.
You've got a brave heart, sir. If you head into the woods across the stream, you'll find them easy enough. I'll find something in the garden to stem the boy's fever.
Byron, was it? Why aren't you in bed?
Oh, it ain't that bad. Dad worries too much. He's out looking for herbs to help me get better.
I got your gall. How does this turn into ink?
Simple enough. You put him in the pot with water and boil it up real good. After that, you got to add a few other things and give it a good stir.
What things?
Bit of iron. Some of that orange goop come from trees. Green salt too. Oh, but Dad already took care of that.
Water, gall, iron, orange goop. Got it. You rest up. I'll take care of it. Looks like nothing I've seen, but it is orange. This looks like someone's food. This looks like someone's food. I can shave off some of this for the pot. Got everything you asked for.
All right, lay him out and add him to the pot.
Put that gold to good use. Some iron. The gum will thicken it.
Byron! What's all this then? Why are you up?
We were making your ink.
Oh, that's so. Well, my list of debts keeps growing then. I'm sorry I don't have anything to give you. You can tell the Maester his ink will be ready in a few days.
I'll be on my way.
Yes? Have you recovered my ink?
Aye. It'll be here in a few days.
Excellent! A maester without ink is like a knight without a sword. The title remains, but their use leaves much to be desired. I suppose you'll be wanting a reward for your service?
Send a healer to tend to the Inkmaker's son instead. That'll be all.
A noble request. The Citadel's always willing to extend its healing hand to those in need.
Thank you, Maester.
men! Go! Get out of here!
Our bodies are just piling up today, aren't they? Going to, I hope.
I've seen the army of the dead. I've fought them, knowing all too well the men they once were have long since been dead. But what of a foe who doesn't know their own mind? One who's been poisoned to act against their own wishes? Do they deserve to die? Unchecked, an army of them could topple kingdoms. But it doesn't feel right slaying the puppets and not the puppeteer.